Hey folks, another quick video. Again, just got home from work. Quickly throw on another t-shirt. I've still got slightly grubby hands, but we're not making juice, so don't have to worry about the dirt on my hands. What we are going to do is we're going to test the chocolate chip cookies and cream that we made on the 23rd. Today's the 28th, so 5 days right there of steeping. This one, 23rd as well. This is the Cap Danish swirl. Capella Danish swirl, and like I said, the 23rd, so they've both been steeping for 5 days. The Capella Danish swirl is it's a cinnamon Danish swirl. The custard in that normally takes well over a week to 2 weeks, but we're going to try them. He's had 5 days, so it ain't going to be that bad. I've got a Velocity RDA sat on an IPv4, freshly wicked, and I have one of my favourite RDAs, the CLT, which is by Infinity. It's the CLT version 2, and again freshly wicked. So let's try the choc chip cookies and cream first. And I'm going to be completely honest when I do this. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, it's nice, just because I made it. I'm going to say, if it tastes like crap, I'm going to say it. Not everything I make is good. And I made these on camera, just never made this mix before. So I don't expect them to be perfect. This always takes a while when it's fresh cotton. Just get the ears, as I like to call them. And then we'll put some over the top of the coils, down in between. Right, when I go over the coil, I'll go over both coils with juice and then hit fire. It just tends to draw it in. There, I don't want to do any more. Okay, it's firing good. Make sure that air is right, going right into the coil. Okay, that one's ready. Oh, it smells really good. Smell the chocolate. Now here's the cinnamon Danish swirl, and that smells beautiful. That cinnamon Danish is just such a nice smelling flavour, and it tastes good as well. I vaped it on its own just because it smelt so good. I didn't want to mix it. Plus, when you get new flavours, and I'm going to be a little hypocritical here because I don't do this very often, but when you get new flavours, you should really vape them on their own and get used to how strong they are, what they taste like, you know, because sometimes they don't always taste like what you think they would, but once you know what they taste like, it could be something one of your mixes is just missing, and you're like, I know just what to do with it. Okay, that one's definitely ready. That's it, smells good. Go ahead and put the air hole right over the coils. Okay, I'm vaping this one. It's 0.7 ohms, which normally I normally vape around about 0.2, but for some reason this one's not got a very low ohm coil in it, and I'm vaping it at 40 watts. Let's see what you like. It's okay, it's not a bad vape, but it is just okay. It's not an all-day vape. It's just missing a couple of things. It does taste like cookie. It needs a little bit more chocolate, and it needs a little bit more cream. But the cookie's definitely there. It's just a little bit on the boring side, is what it is. It needs some other things going on in there. Yeah, it's kind of chocolate on the intake and cookie on the exhale. Not bad though. It's one of those ones I could sit down and vape while drinking a cup of tea, because I'm English, or a cup of coffee. but I don't think I could all day vape it, but it's not bad. Okay, now cinnamon Danish swirl. And I'm vaping this one at 40 watts and it's 0.5. It's got a Clapton coil in it, or twin Claptons, dual coil. Nice again. I think I may have gone a little low on the custard, or it might just need a bit more steeping. It's very cinnamon Danish swirl. That's basically what I can taste. Yeah, it needs more custard and it needs more French vanilla. This needs a little bit, but I'm going to let it steep a bit longer. But it's, yeah, it's just missing something. It's like I'm vaping the vanilla, sorry. It's just like I'm vaping the cinnamon Danish swirl on its own with nothing else mixed in it. It's a great flavour. But I wanted to taste the other two that I put in there. Yeah, I'm not quite getting the custard. Yeah, it's a little creamier, but it's, yeah, it needs, I'm going to put some more custard in this. Do you know what? We'll do it right now. Trying to think, I think we started off with 5 or 6 drops. I don't remember what it was, but I'm going to put another 5 or 6 in. Watch this with the tops of these as well. They get like a bubble of juice in there and it causes like an airlock, and you'll put your drops in and it come over the top. Just blowing them and then get rid of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 6 drops. And 6 drops of vanilla, French vanilla by Capella. So that's the good thing, you can always add, you can't take away. So I want that vanilla Danish swirl. I mean, it does taste very nice, but I want the other two to be there as well, as on the exhale, or just the creaminess, or I want to taste those notes, which I'm not quite getting right now. Let's go back to the chocolate chip cookie. Okay, yeah, it definitely needs to be a bit stronger. Needs a bit more. I can't remember what chocolate I used, and I don't have my phone with me right now. This is a rush job. But I've got it recorded on camera, so we'll know exactly what we've done. But I've got several chocolates here. Capella's double chocolate is very good, and I've got a Flavor West dark chocolate. It doesn't need the dark chocolate. I think I might have used the double chocolate. I'm wondering if I did use that one or I used another one. We're going to go with Capella double chocolate, and I'm going to put 5 drops in. This is quite some strong chocolate as well. I really want that chocolate chip. Smells of it, it just doesn't taste of it. And the cookie needs a, remember I only put like 4 drops. It's very strong, so I'm just going to put 2 drops in just to boost it. Normally I write all this down, but I've got it recorded on video, so and a voice recorder, so I know exactly what I've done. Chocolate chip cookies and cream. We need something creamy. I'm actually gonna go with my favorite Bavarian cream, because I know that it's very there it is, Flavor West Bavarian cream. No, I don't want it. Whipped cream by Flavor Art. That's nice and sweet. All right, whipped cream by Flavor Art. I'm going to put 6 drops in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll put those away for another 3 or 4 days, and we'll come back to them. We'll vape them again. And This is, I mean, it's all just trial and error. I'm doing this on camera to show you that I am not a professional at doing this. I don't sell my juices. I don't make them for other people. Family, friends, yes, I'll give them, if they tell me what they want, I'll make them something. But really, it's just for me. It's a hobby. I really enjoy doing it. I'm not a bad cook, so putting some flavors together kind of make a little sense to me. But this is all trial and error. Start off with low dosage, add a little bit more and a little bit more. Now let's give it a good shake. Let's taste them all again. I think out of them both, I like the Danish swirl better. For taste, it's got that nice, you can taste the cinnamon Danish swirl, but it doesn't have anything else that I can taste in it. That one flavour is overpowering everything. Although I did get a little, it has got a little creaminess to it. Whereas the chocolate chip cookie does taste of cookies, and I can taste a bit of the chocolate. Again, I don't taste the cream in it, and not enough chocolate. But it's good. Put side by side, and if you told me I had to vape them both all day, actually I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure which one I'd want. I don't know. They're both pretty good. I would take either one of them, and I wouldn't. If I had a choice, I wouldn't take them as an all-day vape. I've got other all-day vapes that I just I love. But a lot of these flavors that I make, they're not all-day vapes, but there's something just to something different to break up the monotony of vaping one juice. And I'll come home, especially in the evening. I'll grab an RDA because I normally hit a tank all day. I'll grab an RDA, and just like I'm doing with these two, I'll put a flavour in there and hit it all evening, and then go back on my all-day vape the next morning throughout the day, and then come home in the evening, pick another flavour and hit it. And I've got some very good flavours. Just some of them I don't want to vape them all day. But I guess if I had to do it all day, I think the chocolate chip cookie. I think the cinnamon Danish would get a little old after a while, although it is a great tasting flavour. But yeah, these are not perfect. Added a little more, hopefully it'll give it that little extra that I'm looking for. And do you know what they could even do with maybe a little bit more sweetness as well. But we'll let them steep a little longer. Let's give them another, like I said, 3 or 4 days. And geez, what did I do that for? I'm trying to yeah, give them another 3 or 4 days, and we'll try them again. Anyway, I appreciate you watching, folks. Next video, I think Sunday night, I'm going to try and do that build on the TFE8. If I get time, I'm going to be travelling for 5 hours Sunday afternoon, so I may not feel like it when I get home. But that's what I want my next video to be, is the TFE8 RBA build. And we'll just do a simple build in it. I normally put a temperature build in. I normally put nickel in there. That's my favourite. But we're just going to do a normal coil, like 6 turns of some 26 gauge, and put it in there, wick it, and just so you can see what it's like. You can put in any coil you like, but just want to show you how the main thing with it is wicking it. There's a fine line between wicking it to get juice up through there, but you get too much juice and it flows out the sides, or you put too much wick in there to stop it from leaking, and it doesn't wick properly, and you don't get enough juice, and you start getting dry hits. So I'll show you how I tweak them and get them just right. Anyway, before I keep on going on and on and on, I appreciate you watching, and come back and see me again, hopefully Sunday night. Thanks, folks. Bye-bye.